Welcome, everyone, to a 30-day Sax Challenge with SaxLady Crystal Brown. And today I've got my sister Celeste Wilson with me. And today is Motivation Monday. So I'm going to ask my sister, what does motivation mean to you?
Motivation means, when I think of the word motivation, I think of somebody putting their hand in your back to push you forward. And my grandmother was a great motivator. We sounded like crap when we played, but or sang, because a lot of times I had to do solos and stuff, and I really didn't sound that well. But she would always push us forward and motivate us to do better. So I would think the first thing that pops in my mind for motivation is what pushes you to do better, what pushes you to do what you do. It's like this hand. Just think of this hand in your back. Go forward.
Like
go
purpose.
forward.
So that means like you're saying is like going forth with a purpose. What is
With
your
a purpose
for doing this, or what is your purpose for doing
What
that?
motivates you?
Yeah.
Why do you move
Right. And
like you do?
like mom would tell us, you're Wilsons and Wilsons never quit. And then I hear that in the back of my head, and I'm like, oh, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. Especially when it's something in your heart that you really desire to do. And even when it comes to music, it does require a time of practice, a time of everything requires a time of prayer. Even when you wake up in the morning, to tell the Lord thank you. Before you go to bed, tell the Lord, and even throughout the day. That's how I grew up.
Yeah, and then what do you think morning motivation meditation comes from? It's when you first wake up in the morning, you meditate, and meditation does nothing but motivate you. When you're speaking to God, or God, is downloading things into you, He's motivating you to do His will.
Yeah.
And then I'm motivated to do His will. He motivates me, and then I, therefore, in turn, am motivated to do whatever He wants me to do on this earth. So, yeah.
Okay. So motivation comes, and the thing, even with that, is sometimes as I'm getting older, I'm in my 60s now. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. As are you, my sister, who's a year behind me. But I'm finding that if you write it, Habakkuk said, write the vision and make it plain. I'm understanding why you need to write things down, so that you'll be reminded, okay, this is what I said I wanted to do. This is because they say we have like so many thousands of ideas that come in a day. And we choose to, a lot of times we'll ignore that idea instead of capturing it, writing it down, because that may be the one idea that blesses the world. You don't know until you try. So I'm finding, and I'm also challenging myself with this 30 days of sharing about SaxLady, is challenging myself to be more vigilant, intentional. That's the word. Intentional in what I do. Be intentional, even with what I write down in my journal. Mom started us writing journals. She's in the room with us, and she didn't want to be on here right now, but she's smiling at us. That's why we smiling back. But she encouraged us. I think I was in the fourth grade. You were in the third grade. To start writing in our journals, and we did. And I still have my journal from when I was in the fourth grade. But it wasn't until I started working at Buckman, and it was a dark time in my life, and a friend of mine gave me a journal and said, here, you need to write some things down. And I started writing. Goals. I wrote failures. I wrote whatever came to my mind. But now I'm being more intentional with what I write, what I'm planning. I'm writing the vision. Last year, I said, Lord, the year before I went to Spain on a 9-city tour. And then I wrote, when I came back, okay, Lord, where am I going next? And I wrote Africa. And do you not know, just 2 months ago, one, November, this is January, what's the date today? Whatever the date today, January 12th, on November 7th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, however long I was there, I was in Lagos, Nigeria for a international church conference. So it pays to write down those desires, and it's okay to share if you're woman enough or man enough to share, or you don't feel like somebody's going to tear it down. Share it because Habakkuk said, make it large so people can read it.
Make it plain.
Make it plain so they understand it. Look, this is what I'm going to do. So if there's a goal that you feel like, oh, that's not going to happen in my lifetime, don't ever say that. Don't ever say it won't happen to you. Because the God who placed that dream in you, the size of the God who placed that dream in you is huge. So that means that if God placed it in you, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of you stirring your faith and working on whatever it is that God has placed in your heart. I'm a musician. My sister's a musician, but we can't just say, yeah, I'm a musician and don't do anything about it. I have a coach. I'm her coach.
And believe it or not, she motivates me because, I find myself in a place where, I'm comparing myself to others, and I'm just like, ooh, I am not there. I don't think this gonna work. And she's always the person who motivates me. Like, Celeste, you get right back on that sax. You get back on this. You can do this. You can do this.
Right.
And so she motivates me.
She does it too.
Yeah. And I still got my little sax, and I still play.
A nice Selmer sax too. Not no Who Shot John, no Club, no name sax. But
and even with the fashion troupe that I have, Crystal has motivated me. She has motivated me to even get this started. She's like, you can do it. Yeah. You can do this, girl. It's in you. Go
and I pushed her too, because I told folks about her and told her she was a model and that she trained people and all those things.
And all these people flood my inbox.
So the thing about motivation is that even though it looks like it's scary, like when we did Chuck's Hope last year, and Celeste said, you don't think people are coming? I said, no, people came.
I told her, I said, it's going to work. And people will come. I did say that.
You did. And they're coming next year. And this year, 2026. Bigger. So say bigger, better. So save the date, October 31st, which is the day before Chucky's birthday. So we'll be back at it again. But whatever's in your heart, whatever it is that you desire to do, just do it.
Act on it.
Act on it. Nike says, just do it. But and
you surprise yourself.
Right.
You will surprise yourself.
And
just step out.
Step out, and those ideas will really start flowing. They really will. Once you start stepping out, and then others will give their insight to you to just, you can do this, or you don't have to do it that way. You can do it this way, and that's easier. That's why you have coaches to kind of help guide you along the way. So, but anyway, whatever it is, just do it, and as always,
find your lane. Once you find your lane, God will attract others to kind of mentor you and help you and push you right on into whatever it is you're called to do. Right. So find your lane and just walk in it, y'all.
Right. That's all you got to do is just do it. It's in your heart to do it.
Do it.
And the thing about it is when it's in your heart, it's not just for you, but it's for you to bless others. It's for you to bless the world.
That's right.
So don't hold it to yourself. Don't be selfish and hold it to yourself. You're charged with helping others.
That's right.
So thank you all for sitting in, and don't forget, I am booking for parties, for anniversaries, for Serenades. February 14th is coming up. Conferences, I travel. So if you want more information, connect with me here or go to SaxLady.net. That's SaxLady.net. And in fact, she's also a web mistress.
Yes.
She's the web mistress to my website. So connect with Celeste at
heavenlyseedcreations.com, at gmail.com. Heavenlyseedcreations heavenlyc@gmail.com.
What's your website?
heavenlyccreations.com. Heavenly C, that's the letter C, creations.com. And if you need a fashion show that you need to get put together, I do have a fashion troupe, and we are accepting bookings. So,
all right.
You at that same website, just contact me and let me know. heavenlyccreations.com.
That's right. And again, if you can't get to her, contact me. We'll get you to the right source.
That's right.
And if you want an instrumental coach, let me know and I'll direct you. All right. Thank you all for tuning in today. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and this Tuesday is Technique Tuesday.
Technique Tuesday.
So we're going to talk about technique. Now, what technique are we talking about? You got to come back Tuesday and find out. Thank you. Y'all have a great one.
Have a great one.
Bye.